Hello, hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Cuckoo is here, and I am continuing read-only memories. Ah, yes, we had just pretty struggling with Dr. Fairlight, who I am wary of. Hopefully, he is sincere. Let's get our items. No. He did say that we had to make sure that...
Should I call downstairs to have you
Yes.
discharged?
Yes, please.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing. Sorry, Lexi. I didn't wanna.
I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal. Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass. I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry. The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine. Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably upset, such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
Okay, Turing. Take it back a notch.
Oh great, the robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal?
Yeah.
First machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you? I guess I'm letting you off the hook.
Thank you.
This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once. But mostly because I think you're right.
Oh.
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor.
Hello, Bellhound. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case.
Oh, Christ.
Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all!
Language, Turing!
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around. There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
I'm sorry, Lexi. I'll be careful, I promise. I can handle myself, Lexi. Don't mother me.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Zapper added to items. Ooh.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Is this the same thing we got hit with? Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in the OSF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system.
Ow.
That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target.
Oh.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. Ugh.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Me either. I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
Hi, buddy. Look at Cleaning Rom. A cute little cleaner Rom scrubbing the floors. Talk to Cleaning Rom. This Rom isn't made for conversation. It just warbles at you. Oh. You pat the tiny Rom on the head. It bleeps cheerfully. The cleaner Rom hesitates as it observes your ID card. It's only built for scanning smudges on the floor. All you can hear is an intense desire to clean and scrub. Endlessly. Nope. I was about to do that on just on autopilot. Mysterious man. Look at Mysterious Man. A young man stands alone in a casual pose. Talk to Mysterious Man.
Hello. The name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight's card added to items.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Oh. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
Oh?
Not terribly excited, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Why do you think Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What's your story?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Hassie vending machine.
Look, they have a Hassie machine.
If you want a Hassie, you have to pay using Lips Pay, linked to your ID card. Do we want one? Sure, I guess. You pick a winter fresh Hassie and drink it. You feel recovered.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
The Hassie jingle. What a surprise. plant. You're reminded of your much less healthy plant at home. Isn't the idea supposed to be to talk to the plants rather than listen to them? If not, it should be. This one won't budge. Comfy and frequently sanitized.
No time to rest anymore, sleepyhead. We have our mission. Let's get to it. Full steam ahead.
Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. I'm waiting here for my husband. I don't want to, like, accidentally give it to her and then lose it. Desk.
The sign here says Chinese hospital. Bear in mind that we're still in Neo-SF.
These reception ROMs are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed, resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
No need, accidentally zapped myself with my own stunner. Just run the paperwork for my release. Listen here, you bucket of bolts. I can't recall if last stream we talked about paperwork.
An accidental discharge of a weapon is a serious event. I must insist that you remain for treatment. Even non-lethal stunners can leave much lasting neurological damage.
I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all tests and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable.
No!
I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Oh, great. See, we haven't fixed that bullshit. What was that middle part?
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of
All right, just
insurance
ignore
for
me.
any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
Thank you, Turing.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there.
That's rude.
Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Alright. We gotta teach you some manners. You're such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ugh, you're such a miserable little plant. Die already. Oh wait, I forgot.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences. Probably. Probably. Okay. How about my weird little slime monster? How are you doing? How many times was a repair request made? 4? 5? The landlord only cares if the rent is late. Talk to Sync. Did just try to talk back? It's Turing, your borrowed companion ROM/investigation buddy. I got a achievement for looking at a minimum of 100 things.
Hi. Hi. I know your name.
Is there anything new? Oh, it's useless after whatever Turing did to it. Okay. Forgot about that. Alright, we'll head out.
I already saw it. You're good. Welcome to Stardust.
Oh! Bearish bartender. And Mahid. How are you doing, Mahid? It's Mahid, the gruff-looking man who holds down the bar. It's the other bartender for Stardust. He's a big, bearish type, with a hairy chest and an oafish laugh.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Apparently I didn't get to drink the stuff I did last time. I guess I had to, like, manually do it. So I wanna... Where was it? Sour apple teeny, I think it was.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Aww.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. This one is...
You may have seen Charlie from Star in the Stratosphere drinking this on his show.
Thanks, Honey Bear.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
Alright, let's see. A nice, refreshing sour apple teeny. Drink. That ain't the spot.
You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Not bad. It's a bit too loud for me, but I had to meet someone. It's been
That's
enjoyable.
But we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help.
Oh, I love them. They're so cute.
Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo-SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you know anything about Hayden Weber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Anything more with you?
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Just killing some time.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. If things pick up and I get pulled away, you should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our talent. I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted.
So you tend the bar without knowing all the drinks? That seems a bit rude, so... Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Great! Sure. Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache. What does it look like? Not great.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place.
Could have been someone different.
Huh. Any ideas who it could have been? The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards that. Either way, we're going to go check out the protest. At least getting knocked out gave us a lead. We talked to a Yannick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the human revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the human revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him. Yannick Fairlight? When'd you run into him? Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner. What? Are y'all okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. We made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in.
It's going to make an inappropriate joke. I'll hold back.
We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here. Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now. I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company.
He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps.
I got that vegan impression too.
I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough. We'll be careful of him. Doesn't matter, it's the only lead we've got.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Oh, okay.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in.
Probably exactly because of that.
I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ chop shop.
Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town? Profit? It's really gone to shit since the police privatized. Fine, I guess I'll grovel until she agrees to help.
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places. When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I would not have made that guess.
She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine. Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Fine, I guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch, Tomcat.
Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no. Look,
I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
Yeah, it's about how I expected that would go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
Well, considering I did not realize the tone of the question I was asking, she has every right to be mad.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
And for you, it is an acceptable amount of physical damage, Turing. I would like to know. Hey, there's a mesh-wide legend going round about Mega Phobiter that says if you reach the final screen, you'll carry what you've seen with you. ROMs acting weird, computers powering on by themselves, calls from no one. Spooky. The VIP bouncer, blue skin and a lot of bulk. A hybrid.
No way I'm letting you back in.
Distracted patron, focus, or yeah, start from here. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. He's cute. Maybe I'll get something really spicy. I guess we gotta get a spicy drink.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. I'm gonna try to get another drink into me first. Maybe I'll get something a bit spicy. Come hit me up later. Alright.
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
You handle the entertainment for Stardust?
Among other things, yes. I love live music, and I love trying to find young up-and-comers to play here. Sometimes they aren't the best, but the enthusiasm is what matters, I think. We've had a few bands and DJs actually get some national recognition after playing here, so we're starting to make a name among artists trying to break into the industry. Still, I have to do a lot of running around and auditioning to get acts that I think will do well. I've gotten very picky, but Majid lets me take my time. He knows it's for the best. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something. Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Spicy gentleman.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Spicy gentleman is 2 parts vodka, 2 teaspoons sriracha, 1 lemon twist, then finish with a chili garnish. Huh. Taste of fire with a hint of zest. Fancy. Oh,
Thank you,
Turing! Let me see if there are any other ones.
Like what?
There's the gut punch. Alright. Yeah. There probably are some other ones, but let's just go with what we know.
Hey, hon, what?
This one is...
Rawr. Here you go.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Gave her the drink?
I'm Caitlin.
My name's Miel. It seems like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Here to tell me about it. Everyone has it bad nowadays.
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that. I've been looking to the protest for an article I'm writing. You'll probably get bored and move on soon.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
He's lucky to have you. Sounds like you're in the home stretch. One of the sacrifices we make for free speech.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
You're cute. I noticed you had an empty glass. Isn't that against the rules here? No one should be bummed at Stardust, and I had this drink.
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Everybody needs a break now and then. Oh really? What are you studying?
Graphic design with a focus on advertising. I even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag, but the Zone 3 ad on the bar is totally my doing. I have some really good client relationships locally, and there's so many interesting people too, like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Are you sure about that? Sure.
Great, let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey!
Just immediately honing in on her. Give her time to breathe, Turing.
You have an incoming call, priority.
Oh, okay, I thought.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
I'm broke. A skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
I still feel bad about leaving our new friend like that, but there are others to chat with. We have no time to lose.
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Dancing's all fine and good, but gosh, is it exhausting. All right, let's dance and... Oh, you... These fancy tables have little touchscreens where you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. It's Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we got off to a bad start here. We've only met one time. At least I'm not coughing up hairballs.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me.
Fair enough.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need? Sounds fair. Tomcat did say you were a charitable soul.
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington, not here.
My goodness. Yeah, sure, let's just pun. I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset. That sounds like quite the catastrophe.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
No, I'm not into boys. You're not telling me something. I'm sorry, Jess. I just want to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
Sorry that happened to you. Glad that.
Oh, now you're sorry.
Glad that
the worst part yet.
The game's like, nah, we're not gonna put root options on in this one.
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
Oh, congrats.
So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
I'm sorry I didn't know you're not dead and you're still fighting. No wonder you're such a sourpuss.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Market Street added to city map.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
You have nothing to say to that, Turing? I would have been very interested to see your insight. Look up business card. Dr. Yannick Farlight's contact information is on the front. Maybe... Well, I guess we can investigate first, but I imagine, like, that she would be able to help us.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operation scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Hassie sign. It's a Hassie bar. All drinks are made with Hassie, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties. Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. It's Unit NSFPD-20. It's just here to keep the peace. I am here to ensure the protests remain peaceful. Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. Aren't you sick of losing job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice their humanity for a chance at a quick buck? They're holding a sign, one half of Stay Pure. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that. We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant usage of hybridization and cybernetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. They seem passionate and diligent despite how long they've been out here. Come, support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runway march of progress before it's too late for humanity. Aren't you tired of being told that if you undergo some elective gene therapy or cybernetic enhancement, you'd be better than human instead of less than one? Admittedly not what I imagined this guy would look like. An animated older man leads the group of protesters.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Brochure added to item. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. I'm writing a story on the protests. Can you speak on the record? Well, I mean, I was kind of Moon said that there really isn't a currency sort of system here. The part of me was like, well, you know, maybe we do want to write about this so we can put an opinion piece out, maybe make a buck, but...
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in? He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found human revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Can I ask some questions about the human revolution?
What questions can I answer for you?
What are the ultimate goals of the human revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
Oh boy.
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
Buddy. I hate to break it to you, but...
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply, and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
Real
I think
journalism.
you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Ah, I see. What
Hopefully
made us
we'll get
stop?
lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
I meant, that's fair, I meant if he was telling the truth.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I do. I don't think he was telling us everything through his teeth, Turing. Through his teeth.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Alright. Petro Tower. Petro. Even though it has been around so long, Sutro Tower is still very useful as a powerful broadcasting antenna for high-speed data. Oh, I like this music. Okay. I was quickly Googling that. Damn. It is indeed very big. Hot cup. Wait, can we do anything? It's out of range, but the soothing hum you hear while staring out at the calming view speaks louder in the end. Hassie Holidays just released the new Hassie Hot Cup, a disgusting combination of hot cup instant ramen and Hassie Hot. You can't make an order from out here. That's not a speaker. No ramen is that instant. Try inside. There's an in-depth cooking lesson all about how hot cup ramen is made. Even if you display your ID at the sign, no ramen will find its way to you. Look at the weather ROM.
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM, model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker.
Hello, Marco. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Boo! Moon is disappointed in you. The Weatherarm glances at our ID and spits out some snow, coating the front of it. Swell. A vibrant mix of weather sounds and natural ambience fills your ears.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
The Hassie Bar is another favorite local spot that is open 24/7. The best place to find plenty of great new Hassie flavors. The Hassie Bar door has a festive wreath on it. Sidewalk is mostly empty, besides all those protesters. It may be nice outside, but it's always hard to leave a Hassie Bar. Especially because this is a window, not a door. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. Pure Christmas spirit flows through you momentarily. Traditional Christmas fair plays interspersed with the occasional modern holiday party song. Another VR poster, a business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they've got a Hassie light. I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. There are rumors the plants here are actually giving Hassie, not water. You tap on the glass. The plant doesn't seem to notice. Even the plant seems to want you to buy some Hassie. It's a poster for Magical Commander Yukino, a magical girl VR drama. The counter is so clean it shines. It almost looks like it's emitting its own light. You can see the different Hassie through the glass, but you can't reach and grab one. Only the Hassie ROM can. Advertisements for new Hassie flavors start playing. Didn't see that one coming. It's the digital Hassie menu. Even when you don't want a drink, it's fun to watch this screen flash.
They have all the basic Hassie flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hassie bar exclusive drinks like Sassy Hassie, Poison Hassie, Classy Hassie, or a Grassy Hassie shot.
If you want a Hassie, you have to pay the Hassie ROM. The voice of the ROM starts reading out the Hassie bar's menu.
This ROM serves up the Hassie.
Turing, are you okay? You buy a mango Hassie. Yum. Don't worry, we've already linked your purchases to your Hassy Points account. She seems bored. Since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering, there's not much for her to do right now.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
Oh god, no, a weeb! Get me out of here! They're a custom model. I'm not sure they were a gift. The mouthy kind. Oops.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around.
Did not mean I hit that one. I don't think we should be
Must have taken
spreading that
ages
info
to get
me.
that case looking that good, with the home printer too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order.
You know what? Those are good priorities. Especially in that order.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it. Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Why would they come after you? I mean, looks like she's got cybernetic arm.
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. I also got neural links for VR interfacing.
Not laughing about her getting into a crash, but just that got the wording exactly right.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassy Holdings. We spent a mint on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Okay. Got a feeling. Would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it.
Ooh.
Otherwise, no touching.
You called Turing Moe?
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku, as in, Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saibashibito. The cyber dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse.
Bellhound says, no Otaku, there's our culprit. I think you might be onto something.
Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you can find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
I think that's everything.
Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
I mean, we don't have a lot of money, but... Yes, okay.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1? Why are you giving me his card?
I work for... Well... Oh, I don't want to lie. I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take it back. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
Oh boy.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna save. I hope actually breaking it isn't possible, but...
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah, turn this baby on. No, we shouldn't mess with it. Break up the genius protest peacefully.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one
That
didn't
was an
bring any winter
achievement.
wear. Let's call it a day for now.
There's violent ways to do it too.
No, mode deactivated.
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
That's quite the jump to make, Turing, on what. It couldn't hurt to check them out. Maybe let's talk to them. Really? Deduce it all out of your own Sherlock?
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them. We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them.
Right, okay.
The flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Good idea, ring them up.
Excellent! Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for
I really
the
like
data
Tomcat's
cache going?
theme.
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
I would hope that they would be tight.
Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. All right, that went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management.
That is terrible. I have no faith in anyone.
Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
What's a VI? Your accent is really... Why would you ever say that? What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Alright, so that's right here where it says go.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back
Oh
to
boy, I'm not gonna be good at this.
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead.
It looks like we have a limit of 2? So I guess, is that 2 at a time or just 2 period?
I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them.
Okay. Where are they gonna head first?
Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move.
Okay.
We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
Let's block them. Don't let them move east. Alright, maybe this will... I'll take a stop.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Alright, so this is the one that has a lot. We just we'll want to cut this one off because that will take them off the map. And yeah. This one also looks like if we just take them off the map. Oh boy. Oh, this is no. Actually, this was a very bad move because they have 3 different ways they can get off the map now. Ah, darn it. Ah well, I fucked that up quickly. Yeah.
They're getting away!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used.
Alright.
Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
So can they go... They do a U-turn and go back down this way? Or not? I'm going to assume they can. So we want to block this off. This off. Again. Actually, this will let us... We'll definitely block this. I'm going to test to see if it can go back in the same direction it came from. What? I selected...
No.
I selected the bottom one.
He did us again. And I've lost connection with Tomcat.
I'm very confused by what happened there. Did I misclick?
They must have cut the connection before the VI identified their IP address. But perhaps all is not lost. I can pull images of those kids from my memory. Perhaps we can ask someone to try to find them.
Huh. I guess I misclicked. Let's ask Lexi. Maybe she can put out an alert for them. Let's ask Fairlight. His guy Decker seems like a competent individual. Let's go with Lexi. Honestly, I had a feeling we would enlist her aid for the protest.
Send them along to her. Maybe she can use her police resources in a way that doesn't put things at risk.
Uh-oh. Oh, phew. For a second I thought it was...
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode.
Uh-oh.
Incoming call from Tomcat.
Ooh, lost you there for a bit. Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
No luck there yet.
Oh, rats. Well, y'all will get it, I'm sure. But we've got to strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Meow.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience, citizen. Detective Rivers will be here shortly to speak to you. Please have a seat.
Hey again. What can I do for the two of you? You know, since I don't have anything else on my plate in a major city full of crime in the middle of a culture war.
Just checking in to see if you need anything.
Mostly, I just need a break in the case, or a way to even start it. Something I can use instead of the fly-by-night spy crap you're probably digging up. Screw it, you might as well work it from both angles. Just teasing.
How's the investigation going?
Ha! It's not going much of anywhere. I can't even start an official investigation, so my options are limited here. I've been reviewing traffic cam footage for hours, just trying to get a glimpse of whoever assaulted Hayden. My superiors aren't out and out grounding me, so there's that, but they still aren't giving me any more resources to work with. That means no extra manpower, no special tech support, nada. I'm assuming it's their way of appeasing the corporate overlords without actually being a bunch of corrupt pigs, but hey, I like a challenge. Just me in the streets is what I'm used to anyway. Plus, now I have you two.
We are happy to assist in any way possible, Detective Rivers. We are both at your command.
How about you try not to get shot at, for starters? Your track record isn't great on that one so far.
Right.
I just figured we should catch up.
I'd berate you for wasting my time, but frankly, I needed a break anyway. Other than being overworked and underpaid, I'm doing just fine. It's been a while since we've just hung out, so what do you want to know?
Why did you transfer to the Neo SFPD?
Ah, hell. It was a lot of reasons. I don't know if you remember that incident back home, the hybrid ex-Marine that was murdering people?
Give me the deets. I'm a little fuzzy.
Well, I couldn't tell you back then, but that was my case. I kind of threw myself into it too hard. Made it too personal. Broke too many rules. The chief had my back, but I felt I'd burned too many bridges. It's a small city, and once the rumor mill got going... Well, I was afraid I'd either be made out to be a hero or a villain, and I didn't really want to be either. Never mind the fact that people already didn't like me too much because of my implants. Some people really buy into that eyes are the window to the soul thing. So I figured I'd move to the big city, where the big crimes are, right? Lose myself in the hustle and bustle. Turns out I'm still a bit too much of a cowboy for the NSFPD, but I don't regret the move. Most of the time.
Have you been seeing anyone since my sister?
Nah, not really. I'm real busy, you know? Running around, chasing bad guys. This isn't a pulp novel. The detective doesn't always get the girl in real life, you know? I'd rather focus on my work.
Oh.
You ever talk to your sister, by the way?
You should call her. Yeah, we keep up. She's good. Not really.
Yeah? Yeah, maybe I should.
Nothing else, really. Just checking in.
Well, thanks for keeping tabs on me. we'll have to sit down for coffee after this is all over.
Thanks for talking to me, Lexi.
You be sure to come back if you find something I can use.
Welcome to Stardust.
Y'all have anything new to say?
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Alrighty, have fun now.
Enjoy yourself.
Hey there.
Alright, nothing new on that end.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
I kind of feel like dancing now. Want to join me?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to hate it. I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in.
Yep.
This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Why does it have... Huh. Why does it have Turing's? Oh, that's... Okay.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Don't be worried about getting mugged. Let's hope she sticks to her half of the bargain. Good to see your self-preservation routines working overtime. And not a fan of any of these. I mean, I guess...
I'm sure she will. Jess is a bit aggressive and standoffish, but I would not accuse her of being dishonest or underhanded.
Nah.
But I guess I did just meet her, and she is a lawyer, an occupation known for slippery thinking. Perhaps we should hurry this along.
And like the first...
Tomcat is waiting for us to call them when we arrive.
The first option felt like implanting the idea in his head, and it's also like, well, I mean... There's only so much she can do. Not everyone's going to know that we're with her. But you know what? I think we will go ahead and wrap things up right here. Alrighty, well, thank you all so very much for coming on by. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo-hoo!